In a cozy little nest, tucked away in the branches of a grand old oak tree, lived a tiny bird named Pip. Pip was just like his brothers and sisters, with fluffy brown feathers and a beak that was always ready for a juicy worm. But there was one thing that made Pip different. While his siblings chirped excitedly about their first flight, a knot of fear would tighten in Pip's tiny tummy. The world below seemed so vast, so dizzyingly far away. His mother would often perch beside him, her voice as soft as the summer breeze. "Pip, my dear," she'd say, "your wings were made for the sky. You just need to trust them." Pip would nod, but his heart would flutter with anxiety, not excitement. He watched his siblings leap from the nest one by one, soaring into the endless blue. They'd swoop and glide, their happy chirps echoing through the forest. Pip just stayed put, peering over the edge, his little claws gripping the twigs tightly. One afternoon, a wise old owl named Hoot landed on a branch nearby. Hoot had seen many young birds take their first flight, and he noticed the worry in Pip's eyes. "The ground looks scary from up here, doesn't it?" Hoot said gently. Pip was startled but managed a small nod. "It's because you're focusing on how far you could fall," Hoot continued, "instead of how high you can fly." The owl then told Pip a secret. "Flying isn't about not being afraid," he hooted softly. "It's about being afraid and doing it anyway. Your wings know what to do, even if your mind is scared. The wind is not your enemy, it's your partner. It will lift you up if you let it." Pip listened, the owl's words sinking in like gentle rain. The next morning, Pip woke up with a new feeling. The fear was still there, a little flutter in his chest, but something else was there too, a spark of courage. He looked at the vast sky not as a scary, empty space, but as a giant open playground. He remembered Hoot's words, "Your wings know what to do." He took a deep breath, shuffled to the edge of the nest, and closed his eyes. He didn't jump. He just leaned forward. For a terrifying second, he was falling. Panic surged, but then an instinct he never knew he had kicked in. He flapped his wings once, twice, clumsily at first, and then he felt it. A gentle push from below. The wind it was holding him. Pip opened his eyes. He wasn't falling anymore. He was flying. He was really flying. A joyous chirp escaped his beak, louder and happier than any sound he had ever made. He soared past his own nest, over the grand old oak tree, and danced with the wind. The world didn't look scary anymore. It looked beautiful, full of adventure. He wasn't just a little bird in a nest. He was a part of the great, big, wonderful sky. From that day on, Pip became the most adventurous flyer of them all. He learned that the biggest nests are often built not of twigs and leaves, but of courage and a single brave leap of faith. Sometimes the thing we fear the most is the very thing that will set us free. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed Pip's story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming tales. See you next time.